Congratulations! You have just completed the Excel 103 portion of this course. You have handled some of the more advanced, exciting features that Excel has to offer us. Right? You have got into things like conditional functions, the if functions, nesting functions, name ranges. You have talked about the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Right? You've also gotten into pretty complex mixture of functions utilizing the index and match function to help you look up and find information efficiently. We have also talked about data validation, making your data even cleaner and more approachable for you and your end users. You have gotten into macros to create some automation within your workflow experience, and you have also talked about adding worksheet protection and workbook protection. You have gotten into lots of feature during this section of the course. Hopefully, and I hope you have learned something new, right? You started applying it and you are practicing it. Remember one thing, this is an online course. You're watching some recorded videos, right? So always pause, rewind, go back to any videos that perhaps didn't sink in fully the first time, right? Take advantage of your lifetime access to this course and really nail down and master the Microsoft Excel, right? Download the files and follow along with me. So once again, congratulations on completing the 103 section of this course. Get ready to jump into the next section and learn more about macros and dive into Excel VBA. I'm excited, hopefully you are too. So before jumping into the new section and give you the introduction to that, I just want to inform you that I have given the link in the description to download the exercise file where you can do more exercise on the concepts which we learned in this section. Alright, so you can easily grab that file and start practicing on the concept, and if you get any issue, just let me know in the comment section of these videos and I will try my best to answer all your questions. Alright, and also I have provided a link for one of the completed worksheet which we learned in this section. Alright, so you can grab all those worksheets from the description of this video. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is session number 147 and we are learning the Microsoft Excel macros and VBA tool in detail. Right, so welcome to this new section for Microsoft Excel macros and VBA. In this course, I will be walking you through the finer points and key concepts of implementing macros and Visual Basic coding within your Microsoft Excel workbooks. So get ready. We are going to jump into 7 projects that are really going to give you an idea of how to fully take advantage of Excel VBA and automate your experience. So I want to introduce you to these 7 projects just kind of an high level, and then we will start jumping into the tutorial from the next video. Okay, so I got a little PowerPoint here. So the first project that we are going to get into is we are going to get an understanding of working with Microsoft Excel's macro recorder tool. So a simple little tool, and it's perhaps the quickest, easiest way to start automating your experience inside of Excel. You hit a button, you say record. Excel, I want you to record my actions, and it will start writing down and generating Visual Basic code for you to automate routine tasks that you accomplish inside of Excel. So we are going to get a feel for working with that macro recorder. Now, even if you have done this before, hopefully I can show you some new tricks here, and it's a great tool to use when you don't have a lot of time or you're just not quite sure what the Visual Basic code will look like. So just record yourself doing it. Excel will write it for you, then you can copy and paste, you can make edits to it, you can streamline the code, whatever you need to do to it, right? But a very useful tool we are going to talk all about here. The next thing we are going to get into is an overview of key concepts that we are going to want to be familiar with as you work inside of Excel VBA. Now these might be tools that you have used before, or maybe you might be brand new to this as well. So whatever your case is, we are going to get an overview of these key concepts and that you are going to carry with you throughout your Excel VBA experience. Now the second project that we are going to get into is interacting with the users. I have got a user that opens up my Excel document or some Excel document that I have handed over to, and I want to be able to interact with that user to help them automate their experience. So we are going to talk about how you, as the programmer, the one creating the automation, the VBA or the macros, how you can reach through that window and you can grab a hold of that user, ask them some questions, ask them for some input, automate their experience through the whatever they supply for you. That will be our second project. Now the third project that we are going to get into is going to be about taking some data, just raw data. Perhaps it's something that you have imported in from some other system, some database in background, some CRM management tool, right? Whatever it is. And now you want to clean that data up. You want to make it look presentable, add headers, add colors, do whatever you like with it, right? And we will talk all about preparing and cleaning up this external data that you bring into Excel. The fourth project, formulas. It's a big part of Microsoft Excel. You probably use a sum function, maybe the average, the VLOOKUP, whatever it might be. I want to be able to automate those formulas, those functions through VBA. We are going to talk about sum function specifically, but you can take the concepts that we are going to cover and you can apply them to any functions that you work with inside of Excel. The fifth project, we are going to take everything that we have learned up to this point. We will talk about the macro recorder, we will talk about preparing and cleaning up the data, those key concepts, right? Things like loops and variables and control structures. We'll talk all about that. We'll talk about automating formulas. Take all of that and we are going to wrap it all up into one master procedure, one little bit of code inside of our VBA project to be able to automate the creation of final report. We will bring some data into the Excel, we will clean it up, we will run some calculation on it, and we will take all that data into a single worksheet and use it as our final report. So get ready for that. It's going to be a big one because we are going to accomplish many things inside there. But it's going to be all stuff that we have talked about up to that point. Now we have got a couple more projects here. Project number 6. I'm going to give you a quick introduction into VBA forms and how they work inside of Excel VBA environment. Really creating a form to help you interact with the user, gathering information from them, using a form for data entry, for editing the data, whatever it might be, right? But I'll give you an introduction into working with VBA forms. And the 7th project, we are going to talk about importing data. So not just receiving data just inside of Excel, but you have got some external file that you now want to import into Excel. Perhaps that is a weekly report that you run. I want to hit a button and have that data automatically imported right into my Excel document, and then we can do whatever we like with it. Maybe we got other procedures, other macros that do other stuff with that data, but we'll talk about importing data into Excel through the VBA and automating that experience. So 7 little projects here. Just try to give you the highlight, just an overview. These key concepts that we are going to get into are going to help us automate our experience. So I hope you are ready for this. I'm excited too. So we'll jump into the next video here and we'll talk a little bit about what macros and what VBA is all about, and then we'll start jumping into the projects. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this tutorial and being with me on this journey. And as I always say, if you like this video and enjoying this journey, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, because I can see that so many people are watching my videos but very few are there who are subscribing it. So please subscribe this channel and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright, then we'll meet up in the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video. So see you in the next session. Till then, stay safe, have a great life and take very good care of yourself.